Welcome to the second installment of Iowa Homeland Security and Emergency Management's videos about your rights and responsibilities as an applicant for public assistance funding. This video discusses FEMA and HSCMD web-based systems and identifies the differences between them. We'll also discuss electronic signatures and how we track and monitor your progress throughout each application. The information required is similar, but there are important differences between the two systems. Grants Portal is used by FEMA, the grantor, to keep track of records and documentation that is used to meet their federal standards. Grants Portal is used all the way from the exploratory call when FEMA first reaches out to the subapplicant until project obligation and closeout. You'll use this system to sign the damage inventory, the damage description and dimensions, and project worksheets, as well as to submit an appeal if needed. EM Grants, on the other hand, is used by HSCMD to monitor your progress after a project is obligated. You may also hear it referred to as MB3, its previous name, or by its URL, which is my.iowa.homelandsecurity.org. HSCMD is required to track and monitor all funds that pass through our agency. Shortly after a project is obligated in FEMA Grants Portal, it is imported into EM Grants and progress monitoring begins. HSCMD will be asking for any and all documentation needed to verify the scope of work was completed as written and the costs incurred are in alignment. We mentioned earlier that Grants Portal is used to sign several documents in the application process, but what does signing it mean? In essence, it means that you concur with the findings in the document and you're ready to move forward with the application. If you disagree with anything in the document, such as the site inspection report or the damage description and dimensions, don't sign it. Instead, return it to FEMA for correction. The best time to make corrections is before the project goes any further. The person to sign the document should be the person designated in Grants Portal as the primary or alternate point of contact, or POC. Note that oftentimes this person is not the same as the one with knowledge of the project, such as the Public Works Director or the Facilities Maintenance Worker. Make sure that the person with working project knowledge agrees with the site inspection report before the authorized agent signs it. Similarly, make sure the person with knowledge of the damage and how to repair it agrees with the damage description and dimensions before signing it. Electronic documents are also signed in EM Grants, namely time extensions, scope changes, and quarterly reports. These are official documents that tell Iowa HSCMD how your project is progressing and if anything needs to be updated, such as the timeline or the budget or scope of work. These will be signed by your authorized representative or CFO. Again, make sure that people with knowledge of the project have had a chance to review and comment on any document before signing anything. This will eliminate costly mistakes and omissions. Another document you'll be signing off on in Grants Portal is the Damage Inventory, or DI. This is a report identifying all incident-related impacts and damages. It should be comprehensive, so don't leave anything out. You may be told that an item on the damage inventory is most likely ineligible and asked to withdraw it. However, eligibility determinations are not made in the field. It may be in your organization's best interest to leave the item on the DI and receive a written eligibility determination later. If you withdraw an item on the DI before it is deemed ineligible, the documentation of the damage goes away, and this may be relevant in the future if a scope change or mitigation is requested, or if a policy clarification is issued later and the item becomes eligible. Withdrawing the item from the DI eliminates your organization's ability to appeal the item later. We hope this has given you an introductory knowledge of which online systems FEMA and Iowa HSCMD use to manage public assistance grants, and what documents will be signed on which. We recognize these systems are not always the most intuitive, so please reach out to your state or FEMA point of contact if you need any assistance with navigating them.